Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Santa, and this is Annie Budgets. Guys, today I am going to really quickly do just show where my balance are. I started doing this in June. I did it here. I was supposed to come back and do after I made my payments. I never got it done. I didn't do July, so I definitely want to get in here and do this, guys. So as of right now, oh, let me get this out of here. I'm trying to make space so the book can fit up here. Oh my God, what a struggle. All right, so let me move this up so you guys can see the bottom. All right, so as of right now, as of August, this is the beginning of August, I just wrote down what I have paid so far. So for my Wells Fargo, I was at 8,750, and I paid 203.17, and that's including the the interest that it charges at the end of the month. So this is my balance as of today, guys. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to do them little things that you ladies put a pop-up. I got to learn how to do that. But on my platinum card is the only card I have. This is the balance that I owe. So that is what I'm going to be putting down here. That means that I've only paid, well, not only, but I've paid $203. So basically, I just paid a little bit more than my minimum payment on this. And I'm going to explain why. This is my consolidation, and what ended up happening was, I guess they charge you a set amount at the beginning, and then as you go into the program, which I'm 2 years in the program this month in August, they adjust it once things start getting paid off and once they start settling with other companies and things like that. So I use my last debt binder, what I saved last month, I want to say it was like $771. I used that plus my regular payment and a little bit extra, and I was able to pay $1,891. And the reason that I used what I saved on my debt binder, words are not wording today, guys. The reason I did that was because their amount went down pretty drastically. So right now, and again, I apologize for the way I printed this, guys. I'm trying to print it without my personal information, and this is how I print it. You know how much black ink this probably took when I realized that it was done, and I left it at that. So my remaining debt for my consolidation, it's $6,541. I've paid $1,891. The other $2,000, they took it off themselves when they realized that the account didn't need to have that much in it. This is what's dedicated, in my account at the moment that I printed this, which I think it was yesterday. This is just stating my next payment, and I have that. Well, it's $182.66 every 2 weeks, so it's $365.32 at the end of the month. So right now on my consolidation, I am down to $6,541. Oh my God, I forgot the whole one. $6,541 from $10,432 that I was at in June. So this is why, even though this doesn't change, like, it doesn't have interest added on, everything was added on at the beginning of the loan term, you can say. And, I know that everybody would say, don't rush on this one because, you're not paying like interest like you are paying on these two. But the thing about it, when I seen that $2,000 come off, guys, I'm like, oh, wait, I think I want to use my money that I was able to save and my debt and make a debt payment on that. So, this one and this, I did this on. Why am I missing numbers on everything, guys? I am so sorry. Let me get the white out. I hate using whiteout on this. All right, so I put 800 and something. All right, so let me fix this. It's 85, 46, 83. 85, 46, 83. And this one is 6,000. I just don't like the way I did that, so let me just redo it. 6,541. So I'm not sure, 6,541. Some might say I wouldn't do that. Or like my best friend and me, when we talk, she's like, I wouldn't worry about that. I would just keep making my payments on it because, you're not getting paid any interest rates. Everything was included at the beginning of the term. But the way I see it, guys, when I see that drop from 10,000 to this amount, it's a big drop. And literally in a month and a half, I did this, I think at the beginning of June, and we're at the beginning of August, so 2 months. So in 2 months, that was a drastic decrease. So will I stay on this one? I'm not sure. I'll probably just keep making my monthly payments and then just try to go back to my Wells Fargo. But I'm not 100% sure. I still have that point where here and there, if need be, I use my credit card, and I'm really trying not to do that, guys. But being a mom of 2 with 1 disabled kid and 1 single income, it just gets hard at times. So I'm really, really trying to stay away from this. But sometimes, and it's not a lot. Like, I'll do maybe, extra 50 that I missed in groceries, or I realized I was short on a couple of things. Nothing is for anything extravagant, going out to dinner, nothing like that. But only if it's like really, really needed. But I really need to stay off of this. And then in my Kia, let me just get that out. And again, look at the way I printed it, guys. I don't know why that used all my blue ink. So in my auto loan, I'm down to $16,956.50, and that means that I've paid $1,059.50, and that's with the interest as well. $16,956.50. So that's where I'm at right now. My credit score did go up to 623, so I'm happy about that. It's been going up. I mean, I know it takes forever to go up, but at least I am what I consider a safe zone. From what I've learned is anything 620 and over. So I feel like I'm in an okay zone. Do I want to be here? Absolutely not. My credit score used to be at 780 at one time in my life. So let's see where we're at. 85, 46, 83 plus 65, 41 plus 16, 956.50. So that means that our debt went down. Ooh. Let me just put here where I need to find a better place to do this, but August of 2025, we're at 32,044 with 33 cents. So 37,198 minus 32,44.33. So that means this amount, well, really 3,153 has been paid off in 2 months. So I still think that's an awesome amount. Again, guys, we got to be, truthful here. It's not 5,000 that I paid. It's 3,153.67 that I paid out of pocket. The 2,000 was that the consolidation brought my account down because they realized they didn't need all the money that they had told me at the beginning. So with that being said, I mean, $3,100 in 2 months, guys. I'm still pretty proud about that, because aside of this, I am also saving for Christmas. I'm adding to my sinking funds, and I'm doing different things. So it's not only this. That's just how I look at it, because sometimes I look and I'm like, oh, I could have done a little bit better. But no, honestly, I couldn't, because I'm working with what I have. So paying over $3,000 in 2 months in debt, plus saving for Christmas, plus adding to my sinking funds, adding to my emergency binder and things like that, I am actually not mad at it. I'm pretty proud of myself. I could be doing a lot better with my credit card. That I know, definitely know, but very, very proud. So this is where we're at. Credit score 623. Credit cards at 8,546.83. Consolidation is at 6,541, and my car is at 16,956. And I also have a few things that I know I won't be able to make like a debt payment this month because we started our debt binder new in August. But I have a few challenges that I think they're going to be done for like September, and they're in the 200s and 500s. Plus, I have my 52-week challenge that I should be done with in the second week of October. And those are things that, you know, I can use all that and throw it into debt and, you know, to knock it down a nice amount. So with that being said, guys, I just wanted to bring you up to date on where I'm at right now. And so you guys can see. And again, like I said, the 5,153 wasn't all me. My part was 3,153. But I'll take a discount anytime from anywhere as long as I don't have to pay for it. That is awesome. So guys, hope you enjoy it. Again, just trying to be up to date, keep you guys up to date on everything. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.